Hi guys, I'm back with another video of Banished. So, I was planning to let the game run for a while, but I encountered a tools problem. As you can see, I have 23 people without tools. So, I ended up ordering another blacksmith, but even still, he seems to be having trouble handling it, so I'm slightly concerned. Also, while letting the game run, I realized I needed a stockpile here, so built one. Decided to finish off this tunnel over here. So now there's a path through that hill. It wasn't really that important, but I just felt like making a path. I don't think I did much else. So my main issue is tools, and I'm very uncertain can I sustain it with 3 blacksmiths. So I'm wondering, should I go for an emergency 4th blacksmith? And really not sure is that risky enough. Oh, this is odd. I think I discovered something. After a certain amount of years, gravestones disappear. Because this was around here. The yellow bar was around here. It was almost full. It was clearly over 50. And now it's reduced, so I think some gravestones disappear over time. Okay, back to blacksmith problem. So I'm thinking of building another blacksmith for emergencies. So 4 blacksmiths, just so I can provide the tools during emergencies, and I just realized this blacksmith is making the wrong tools. Are you making the right ones? Yeah, you are. Let's go. So I'll order a 4th blacksmith, once I remember where it is. Or should I do one? Actually, I'll do one here right on the edge, outside the town center, because you see I got lots of people without tools, and my blacksmith just can't keep up. So if I had extras, they might be able to manage the job. Also increase my miners drastically. I'm just trying to get my iron supplies up to scratch, so I can expand later on. Thinking I probably need another herbalist over here, or herbalist. I haven't even decided where I should say the word. That's kind of reason I want to build one here is, let's hold the house first. And then the one is, I'm not sure how they work, but I assume they have like a certain range of like citizens have to go to him to heal up. That's what I'm assuming. And if that is right, that means if I only got one here and one here, no wait, one here and one here, that means all this side of town has to actually walk all the way across to get healed up. And if I had one here, that means they could just go down this road. I think I added, oh yeah, I added this extra road because I saw a lot of people going this way. Still got people running like, oh, who knows what they're doing here. This is a bloody mess. Oh well. Let's not bother with the madman. Okay, so good discovery on a graveyard, cemetery, whatever. Oh, my laborers numbers dropped. That's not great. How's my tools? Okay, so tools is getting better, but I really want to have an emergency like tool maker. So this hut will be for producing when I drop to low tools, to reproduce the tools. And there you go, assigned 1 worker. And then maybe I'll reopen him at some later point in the game once I realize I actually need one constantly running. Because at the moment I don't really need one constantly running. Oh, I've ordered 2 houses here. I mean 2 buildings here. Why are you cold? Okay, now you're no longer cold. You visited your house and probably used some firewood to warm yourself up. Also, I had a really weird thing. Okay, it's gone. But for some reason there was a bit of coal in the stockpile. When my coal mine is all the way down here. So I do believe laborers must distribute the resources somehow at some point. I'm confused about it, but that's the only assumption I can have. So we're trying to stabilize, but looks like my firewood might be in trouble. So I should consider getting a woodcutter's lodge in here. Okay, my tools are going up now, so that's great. But let's have a look at my firewood. So fire, fuel, or firewood. Wait, as you can see, I can no longer, like, normally you would see a dip and then a comeback, but here you just had a giant dip and it's spring, and I'm pretty sure it won't come back so well. Food wise, I also had a bigger dip than usual, but I should be able to manage it, and I still have extra 4 fisherman slots available. I'm thinking I might need an extra hunter's lodge, because I did see a few times this one blink out of level, light blink on this. So, slightly concerned about it. Okay, my tool stock is going up. Question is, can I get my firewood all the way to 1000 before start of the winter? That is a big concern of mine. Wow. How do you hunters take so much here? You see, there's one hide coat in here. So someone must have brought it all the way from here, because they're produced over here, and this storehouse has plenty of place. So that's not fully, but that's kind of reinforces my assumption. I've got lots of workers trying to get everything I need. I think my population has stabilized, because my laborers numbers is really low now for a bit. Tools are going up. It's summer. My firewood, I think my firewood is at risk, and I might need a third firewood lodge here. So do you have any firewood in here? See, I don't have any firewood here. What about here? No. Where is my firewood? I'm wondering, where is my firewood? Okay, I see here some firewood, but that's very little. Where's the rest? I assumed it should have been here, but it's not. I saw a bit of firewood before it disappeared before my eyes. And I'm not seeing any firewood here. I'm really concerned. Where's the firewood? It's claiming that I have it. Oh! So firewood can also be packed in these stockpiles. I must have overlooked something. I thought these were logs. Yeah, I was wondering at one point, why were there so many logs over here? Turns out they were all firewood. Okay. So do you have like firewood over here as well? No, that's logs. But I do have firewood here. And there's no way someone carried firewood here. Well, the woodcutter carried it all the way there. So that clearly reinforces my idea of laborers taking it around. Well, I assume it's laborers. I'm still uncertain who does it. Actually, maybe my population is going up, so I'm not really doing much, just waiting. Ah, this is complete. So I'm gonna get a third one. And it's not really for the sake of producing more herbs. It's more of just in case someone needs a service. And this woodcutter shouldn't really be not woodcutter, forester shouldn't really be bothering with logs by the years. Because I'm near my limit. Now my tools are going up, so let's go through some graphs. Okay, see? I do need a new woodcutter, because my firewood only climbed to about 600 and not 1,000. So I cannot sustain that much of population. So I'll add one here. Let's see. Woodcutter. Wow, you're large. Okay, there you go. I've got workers, and I'll assign someone to deal with it in a minute. I can still sustain with food-wise my population. Like, after winter, I only lost 500. So I have really good food production. And surprisingly, I believe fish is reaching everywhere. But I might need few storehouses in different places. Because I'm looking, I got one storehouse here. Oh, you see I ran out of leather. Again, this guy is saying no leather. So a storehouse here. A storehouse here. One here. So these are really close together. And then my next one is all the way down here. And that is concerning, I think. Now, should I build one over here? Or is it too close to it? Maybe in next village. Once I make one. I'm still waiting for things to feel right. But everything seems to be going well. My coal is running out though. So reassign you to coal. Because my iron situation has greatly improved. You can see how deep a pit is. That would be scary slipping off here and going whee. Oh wow. Last time I checked, this was the end of it. Now you can see there's a slight slope going down here as well. So this is getting pretty deep. Unlike this. But I wonder, can you visually see it, or do you need like 30 workers in this to actually make sense of it happening? Because it's taking such a long time to happen. Now I'm thinking, should I build a village here? It looks like a nice place. But am I stable enough? Did I assign a new firewood guy? No, I didn't. So that should help. And there's a stockpile here with a bunch of logs, so you shouldn't walk too far. Now question is, do these guys have to walk really far to get anywhere? Is there a path between this bridge and here? No, there isn't. Let's make one. Oh, where's paths? Always get lost. There you go. That should reduce some trip time. I still haven't built here road, but the only reason I haven't done it is that I haven't decided how to do my housing around here. I suppose my builders are free, so I might as well finish off this mine. And that's a lot of stone. Okay, I'll do this as well. You know, I know it's a lot of stone. Not as bad as this. 144 stones. Yikes. But it is, these mines are taking up a lot of resources, I'll have to admit. Now, the reason I'm starting to resume building new ones is because my mines are like 23% and 6%. Actually, resume this. That 6% is worrying me. Let's assign 2 more builders to manage to cope with this situation. The population has settled. Looks like firewood is doing better. Tools are doing okay, but I'm not satisfied yet. Now about building a village over here. Let's think how it would go. So let's first build a road from the tunnel. How does it go? This went straight. Okay, so now I have an idea where it's meant to be. So it's meant to be here. Let's do a road going like that. And I want to draw like a line sort of down the middle. And do my housing on either side. So what housing do I want? The answer is I want a storage barn. Followed by why did I click off that? A 5x5. Oh, why not? What's wrong over here? Okay, on the other side. No, where's the tunnel? Oh, I know what's wrong over here. It's my unfinished road. Should have guessed. Because this goes directly, yeah. That explains a lot. Wow, I had so many deaths in a row. 3. But my 2 graveyards should be coping well enough. But I think that then goes against my predicament that basically for achievement you need, I think, 300 gravestones. And if gravestones disappear over time, that means you need a really high population to create enough gravestones. Because you need enough old people dying to generate gravestones. Yikes. That's a lot of effort. So there's a barn. There's a house. There's this, and I need a gatherer. Once I remember for another game. Gatherer goes here. I need another house. I'm thinking of putting a well in this corner. I just like my wells. I'm really obsessed actually with wells. And what else do I need? Another house, maybe over here. That's 3 houses. They're gonna eat my stone, aren't they? That's 120 stone for 3 houses. Plus now 12 here and 16 here. Hunter's Lodge should be... Actually, I like the idea of a Hunter's Lodge here. It covers a lot of area. A Hunter's Lodge. What else am I missing? I'm missing a forester. Who will maintain his forest. So there you go, a forester. This should be a reasonably self-sustaining village. Apart from herbalists, they'll have to go through a tunnel. But that's fine. See, my logs are doing way better. I'm reaching 700s now just by adding this one. And my tools are going back up, but I want to get into like a safe zone with them. What is concerning is my overall health has gone down. And I'm not sure why. And why did someone cut down a tree here? Or did the tree just collapse on its own? Odd. And, well, let's not pay attention. It seems my tailor can no longer keep up. If we look at... yeah, you see my firewood has fixed. My population has actually about stabilized. My children has reduced to a scary low number. It's only 5, 6. Okay, maybe it'll fix itself. Food is doing fine. Logs. I've been building a lot of stuff, so that's understandable. Stone took a giant dip. Iron is going down because of all my iron producers. So I mean steel tool producers, blacksmiths, whatever. Okay. So that extra forester just made it all the way go back. So I think not forester, woodcutter. So 2 woodcutters can sustain about 100 population. And once you go below that, so it's about 50 population per woodcutter for stone houses, because most of my houses are stone. It's very few wooden ones. So based on all these numbers I'm getting, I can estimate how much I need for what level of growth. And if you're planning to trade more like firewood later on, you can add an extra woodcutter or build one early. Coal has resumed itself. Tools, there's been a dip. But then again, these are at a very low number, so it's just few people dying maybe in a row, or few people becoming adults, causing a dip. This is just flat, steady, unexplainable. But if you look at clothing, it's on a very slow decline, and I'm worried about it. Also, food is taking bigger dips than before. But clothing is becoming an issue. And let's look at my leather supply. You see, clothing is becoming an issue because I'm not producing enough leather. And my leather gets slowed down because I keep maxing out my food. So I should try relying heavily on food production from hunters. Where's my new hunters? Oh, is that not finished yet? It's not. Wow, these really old people moved in here. See, how does this have leather when the closest hunter is over here and my hunting lodge's hunting cabin is still not done? So someone is distributing them and making this guy's more miserable life as he has to go very far to fetch his leather. You got 10. That's cool. So I'm very concerned about mining out things. Especially here. There's like 1% remaining. This will shut down soon and die. That'll be sad. But this has been resumed. You become coal mine, please. You're an iron mine, but you should be on break. And so should you. thinking about it logically. Because this guy is currently the one in charge. Now I need more population to pull off some of the things I want to do. But let's not rush it, my stone is quite low. I don't have enough spare workers to fix it. Right, so that's up to 4. Let's reduce my workforce. And I think I now got maximum hunters, yeah. So I'm not too concerned about others doing maxed out performance, as long as my hunters are getting me enough leather. As my clothes are in decline. And why is there so many people without jobs? Did I do something wrong? Oh. This has officially run out of resources. Okay, so reopen that one. And oh, I guess I have to demolish this. It'll look ugly. I have no choice. Go away. It's like, I want my resources back. You dumb giant building. I'm really concerned why my health is not max. There should be a button where you can just cycle through low health people. Or like unhappy people. I'm surprised. This single alehouse is managing to keep 100 people alive, so it must be producing a ton of ale. So this tavern has been busy brewing berry ale. What's this? Oh. Let's figure out what just happened. So him died, he was replaced, and then my herbalist died but had no one to replace. Fixed. I should pay attention to that more often. I'm gonna drop my minus by 2. Because it is becoming concerning. Okay, that's fine for now. Whoops, I hit my microphone with my finger. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. So, I'm not sure what else to do. I know my mine will run out really soon. And that's worrying me by a lot. So I got some achievements apparently. Maintain high health for 10 years in a town with at least 100 citizens. Well, I wasn't planning to go for this achievement, but I got it, so I'm happy. Smiles all around. Maintain high happiness for 10 years in a town of at least... Yeah! 2 achievements in a row for doing nothing. That is nice. But my health is going down, and that is not nice. And my population seems to... I'm concerned about lack of kids. Let's inspect some of the houses. Too old to have kids. They already got kids. We don't have a place to move out to. Old couple. Old couple. Old couple. Very old couple, both 77. Yeah. I'm suffering the old people syndrome again. And that is just wrong. 17-year-old with a 37-year-old. That's a 20-year gap. Not to mention I had the kid 5 years ago. So This boy did the dirty work with this woman when he was, what, 12? Oh god, this is a disturbing house. Very disgusting things going on in it. That's the thing that I think needs to be changed. They should limit when you're allowed to have kids at slightly higher. It shouldn't be the moment you can become a laborer that you should be allowed to have kids. It causes these problems with old people, and they are very annoying to me. How's other villages are doing age-wise? Your old people, well, that's not too bad. Oh. That's actually a very big family. Yeah, I'm suffering from... okay, let's look in a sense at this house. So by the time I'm giving like these two parents another 10 years of life. I'm assuming they'll probably live to 80 like they usually do in my village. People tend to like living till 80. So their kid will be age 44. And at that point, I really doubt anyone was gonna move into this house and have any kids. So he's now 44, he'll live till say 80, so 35 more years. So for 35, 40, you add another 10 years of like before parents die, so for 45 years, this house will be locked up by old people who can't have kids. And that is very annoying. And this game needs some sort of mechanic to overcome such a feature, and wow. So a hunter died without a replacement. I'm gonna cut in my stone workers and then re-add the hunter. You see, now I'm facing a situation which I faced last time. Population growing, old people are dying, and I don't have enough replacements to go around. And I'll have to spend another several years probably trying to fix this, which will annoy hell out of me. But I can't do anything about it. Well, anyway, I think I said everything I want for this part of the video and should take a break, see how things run for a bit, and then resume in the next video where I'll probably try to expand over here and maybe build more housing around here. So, see you next time.